Jarvisbiker. I think we'll go right around here. You get your little surprise that you didn't get last week. And your little how-to. So, some days it's really hard to get your bike on the kickstand. GL1800 is not a light bike, and I cannot, for the life of me, get it on the kickstand. And I'm not a small man. But here's the trick. You should carry one of these with you at all times. Boom. Back on the bike. Neutral, start the bike. Reverse. Back up onto the 2x4. Shut the bike off. Leave it in gear. Step on the kickstand. There you go. You're up. Kick that puppy out. Some guys, I think they put a string on it. Put that away. Oh. What's in here? Check this out. Uh-oh. What have we got here? So we have a drone. I've had that drone for, wow, let me think, 8 months, 9 months, right when it first come out. It's probably more than that. Might be close to a year I've had it. Anyway, that was its first outdoor flight. Sorry, I'm not that great a pilot yet, but I didn't want to get things rolling too much because it's actually extremely breezy today, and I don't know how to fly it good enough that if it got caught in the wind and started doing something funky, if I'd be able to save it, and I don't want to crash it on its maiden voyage. So I kind of gave up on it.
Hello.
I gave up on it long enough to.
Media connected.
I gave up on it so that I don't crash it anyway. But I still wanted to try it, fly it, let everybody know that I do have it. So, what is it? April 18th. So Saturday the 18th today. So we got the riding jacket on and the heated hot wired suit and boots. So we're traveling Highway 3, we're headed eastbound. Next big town is Cayuga, Ontario. It's about 15 minutes from here. So I think in my last video there was high water warnings for Lake Erie, and it ended up it wasn't as bad as they had forecast. I think they got flooding, but I know Port Dover got flooded, but I don't know about the rest of everybody else. They got a sign up about some of the locals put a sign up says don't come here. You don't need a hot dog right now, referring to everybody coming for an arbor dog. So I know they had people coming and the water was right up, and the pier was already underwater, and the dummies were walking down that way like they were gonna go walk out on the pier, and the OPP had to tell them, like, get out of here, get gone. That are good for a month, but I couldn't get them in. I could not get them in. I couldn't get them out. Because of the shape of my eye, they gave me these really deep dish lenses. They look like saucers, like bowls. When you put them on, you can hear them go, they kind of go when they go on, because there's a lot of air behind them, and once you blink it squishes all the air out. And anyway, and so I'd had them in probably twice as long as they were supposed to be in because of the COVID. The place where I go, they take them in and out for me. I pay them a little bit of money and they do it for me, and get my eyes checked every time I pretty much went in. They'd scope them out and make sure everything was good. A couple of times I lost one up in under the eyelid and couldn't find it for the life of me. And So they helped me out with those as well. But anyway, so finally, necessity, my eyes are getting a little raw and tired all the time. So I got at it and I got them out. And then they were tired, so I put drops in them, and I went 2 days with my glasses, and I realized that I still hated glasses. So then I keep all of my lenses at the optometrist because that's where we change them, so I just leave them there. But I was like, oh man, what am I gonna do? And I got sitting around, I was like thinking, oh, you know, just gonna have to take them out. I'm just gonna have to wear glasses till this COVID thing is over. And then I remembered that when I went on vacation our last time, and when I went on my trip, my work trip, I had them give me a set, marked them left and right, because I said if I happen to have trouble, I'm gonna need them, because I won't be able to wear my other glasses in where I have to go for work. They won't allow it. You gotta have safety glasses. So I was like, okay, let's, just in case. And maybe I had one other time fought one that fell out back in it, but it took me hours, and I, you know, over the course of a couple of days I figured out and I got it in, but it was hell on earth for me. But it aggravates me to the point, it agitates my system that I, you know, it makes me almost sick to my stomach touching my eye. It's just like one of those phobies, I guess. So, but anyway, so I got out and I thought, okay, well, the left one isn't a deep dish like the right one, so let's try the left one first. Good call. It was like second try, bang, it went right in, and I was like, oh ha, if this is the way it's going to be, I'm good to go. I can do them by myself now without help. So then I went to the right one and I got it out, and I dropped it, and I did this and I did that, and I flipped it upside down, and then I had to put my glasses on to see whether I had it right side out again, and because there's an in and an out to them. Oh, there's the lake, folks. There's your lake. There's your lake. She's a beaut. Right on a corner, so. Lake Erie. There's a big freighter going across out there. You can hardly see him in the mist. But it's just solid wind coming at us, just steady, hard. Oh, she's a nasty day. Little stop off point, but it's all trees. Summertime I'll come back, I'll put the drone up over here and let everybody get a look. What's this guy up to? Oh, fishing. I'm not even gonna look up. Lots of private property, knocking trees down. There's somebody around here's got one of these big excavators, and it's got like a big tree incinerator thing on it. It just shreds trees, and they've been going around a lot of properties around and knocking down the scrub brush, dead trees and stuff, putting it right down to the dirt. And been cleaning up making some pretty good looking land. Just been neglected and left and overgrown, and it's actually got some pretty good spots. Like there, you could build houses in there. There's some pretty nice stuff going on in there. It's like solid black flies. The windshield's just hammered with them now. So I moved that microphone. It was jabbing me in the ear on the last ride. The one I got that lets you hear what I hear in my headpiece on the videos. So I'm going to turn this up and make sure it's working okay. Alright, that should let us know. That was Sirius XM Radio, Hair Nation. Don't know the band, but ooh. Anywhere where there's no trees or scrub brush, the wind just hammers us. So we're coming up, there's an interesting little A-frame, cute little place. Isn't that where Hansel and Gretel were? It's like the same building. It's in the storybook. Blow you right off the road. Turn the grips down, they're getting a little hot. A little hot. So we'll slide up here. We'll go up probably about Port Rowan, Long Point Road maybe, and then cut her back. Princess ought to be home. Ginseng field. Still have seen no wildlife. It's like they know there's a sickness and to stay away. Brother biker. Striker. Can-Am. Wow, that's just movement of the bike is just something else in this wind. Go down this way. Yeah, stop on the blind side of a corner. That's a good spot to be. Freak everybody out. Volvo. Gonna pull a U-turn, aren't you? Oh my god, right on. Are you kidding me? Volvo drivers. Prius, Volvo, nobody else. The worst. Pull a U-turn on a blind side of a corner. Are you kidding me? Holy cow. Oh, that's windy. Just out of the blue, one big, long, hard gust. Just kept pushing. I was waiting to lean into the corner because I didn't know when it was going to let up. Halfway through the corner and make it doink the corner. So anyway, it's a pretty straight ride home. So I'll cut it off here. So it's Jarvisbiker saying good evening and stay safe. Talk to you later. Bye.